Now, Yankwe, NDC, last week, on a press conference about the SIA Electoral Commission, they are to Parliament about registration, Electoral Commission, person here, the continuous registration, or raising serious issues about it. NDC for say somehow a bad disenfranchisement among crop for, and but we are yet to hear NPP side saying it will not favor them. Why is it that always NDC is complaining, and why is it always that MPP is never complaining about the Electoral Commission decision be a take it, but always NDC? Why is it always like that? Yentie NDC, Director of Election, Yura, free Ankara last week on press conference on me the issues of Murezi na yen twaso e studio.
I know the Parliament now. Baby Omwa, almost say Emrana na eyen yina so register e wo sese no. Samrano, Samra Fufrowe, a bar, Samrano, ye tree assign. Nanu Nisus and so on say, Kobane sa nature says Samra Fufre on the Aquay, and no quan mra a being in our saw for your battle munsum. Ye name Rafufro for a dear trono, a brenna branny, and I name Rafufro for a dear trono precope. I am Rabako, and you say, Sir, Canemra na a makwansi new passport, ye new a Ghana card, ye new to guarantee we are no free. That's to say, and I am Rano, and no quan ever baba emra. Let us be biara utro within one fat, and I am ran, nature say, and no, a put out, a banner, and it's almost fat and be so, and they are a new register, and also say a connoisseur, a be hard drink. And I'll share easy for no teacher, Madame James and Nebos Manasari, Omobaya. I pack a near call. Ansana BBC cry, a baby P. I pack an assembly parliament. No parties, no committee level. Ya try say I drink, I chair I drink. And my young so ya de ya drink chair about the cow. We almost try and crack, I say, Emra, na ye me do Kitan. Ye Emreno so ya nipa ya castle Munko Jinamu Maya. Alaji Hudu ya, a name, me deputy Amate. Emreno so ye no. Omokachom so meet no more to Asheda. I feel be reaching yan from Okra. Yan Kotiani say, them Rano, Ako Parliament. Meanwhile, yan so ya doing Trebianim. And them Rano the Ako Parliament. No, Osha, baby, or what? Almost percent, almost two. He said, I'm sick. No, Emra Dada ne Wahono, almost two. Let's just say, register we are a Osisiano, 1%, almost Sano.
NDC Amanyosem omohaw eno no say Emrana Electoral Commission ede ba no it's like say a general voter registration requirement here obi here including guarantor system passport ni de ka unya as identity no Electoral Commission bill no de akwa na say CI no de akwa CI no a limited requirement no to only Ghana card we say a problematic. The question is, why is it that always NDC is complaining? And why is that MPP is never complaining about whatever is happening under this Electoral Commission leadership by Omame, Jane Mensa, Meshas and Fenfree?
Very well. Teo, Obi Krampo a text you see, what happened at the Blaster Square? It doesn't matter how you polish it. The facts are open. It is very clear. It is an expression of dissatisfaction about the presence of Mampine Kufuor Mambu. And in here, Obeji or Mino at the Blaster Square. And one no you don't want the man. So it doesn't matter how you polish it. President Mahama Kunyaso, you guys missed no opportunity to berate him in the international stage. I recall the visitor called UK, France, Europe generally, and even including UN General Assembly. From 2014, ABC 2016, Abribia President Mahama Beko Biano, you must your surrogate to go there and boot at him. And this kind of attitude, you were politically staging it. But now, the people are doing it to you because you have proved incompetent, ineffective, and you have mismanaged the life of the people. Therefore, they have every right to pay Mampine Kufuor back according to their own conduct and behavior as opposition leader. But you see, Unto, let me state this clearly. NDC is not desperate to win elections. We are not desperate to capture power. And also, we will never be willing to allow ourselves to be cheated in national elections anymore. No. Near Yebusa, a fairness and transparency, because elections are an event, a process. You are asking, say, on behalf of the people of Ghana this evening, say, are there MPP for and complaining, and always NDC appeared to be complaining. So what ye, your deputy director of elections, director of elections, Honorable Evans Free Ankara, position of state here, very clear. But before I reflect your kind, let me say this. Electoral Commission, and yet the Electoral Commission that existed before Mampine Kufuor came to office. General Mensa, Mampine Kufuor yere ebusuani. Therefore, our interest in the elections. And we know, according to civil society organizations like Imani Ghana, is it Imani Africa, right? ASEPA and others allege, and in fact, with proven facts, that the last elections, voter register, it was motivated by procurement, but not for the elections. And in corruption, of course, during the time, the EC have never responded to that. And until Jen Mensah is related to Mampine Kufuor through the marriage, and therefore our interest in MPP, and indeed she herself was once upon a time an MPP card-bearing member, and I did say that she's not an MPP card-bearing member because you MPP and Ma Mampine Kufuor in the first term and Ma were appointed call end of year get together party. Not Jen Mensah ekahubi. Job 1:6. Oyankopon ma eba yankopon nu no bonsam so de omochi abepi ho. Jen Mensah is therefore an undisputed MPP member. That's number one. Number two, Bosman Asari, such a defiled conscience young man, a discredited doctor who is a known MPP poodle, and once upon a time, NPP patron, Tescon patron, or University of Ghana, who sat at the University of Ghana's Department of Political Science, or Faculty of Political Science, and now concocted a whole lot of bogus, or the same, research fundings, all aimed at promoting Mampine Kufuor, while washing him as an engine and dumping on the people of Ghana. Today, here we are. He has been rewarded. And until ye see Deputy Chair now, Bosman Asari is not occupying that seat meritoriously. He is occupying that seat as a Juma or rewarding. And don't forget, this same Bosman Asari, and or can say NDC is a dangerous political party to our democratic experiment. A so-called professor of, how do you call doctor of politics? Because
I say a danger, say NDC.
It's a threat.
It's a threat.
But if something is threatened, then it is danger, right? It's semantics. But how can you say that? A political party that supervises and creates the constitution that built the Fourth Republic for the past 30 years, form government, all this while. No one described that party and say, threat to our democratic experiment. If NDC is a threat there, then wouldn't he support the paybusters to extinguish that threat? And before 2016 elections, the issue of referendum, you say, by virtue of Article 55 and Article 2, 4, 5, or 8, the issue of, how do you call it? You have the constitution here. You can give me your copy now. May refresh my drink. About this assembly elections, assembly na boss Barasari Ebekaye was saying he campaigned for the position of government, which was electing the DCs on partisan basis. This guy doesn't have credibility. We're exhibiting bias completely towards the NDC, but he's sitting there. None of the previous commissioners did that. From Afarijan time, Embassy Senator Setam, and some of about Ben used to get council and the parliament shall to say free war. And I want to party poodles about the duo. Let me tell you. The boss man sorry. Any gentleman say what do you say? They will sink this country through election-related violence. Yeah. Then they will be the first victims. Because nobody is prepared to shed blood. Yet you want to be musu at your minus you.
Why?
You know something, boss man sorry and gentlemen. You know why? Hunter, you go for some more bar, you do whom come in and say. Say you got two bar, and I see you go about 22 BR. Yet the Constitutional Amber Electoral Commission can say, one for CI and go to Parliament. That CI the Ayamra. And in them Ayamra, ebe church them, kwanya before so betray within we are a face exhibition, say before a bayano, and then say Kobano. How be about training more? Quite before be hit how the free war, and all the processes and procedure outlining the electoral process till the day I bet to about the declaration of the election. All of that, the CI spelled everything out. Electoral Commission did that in 2020, and they produced TR 126. They called 2020 elections. As for the outcome, it's a different subject. But now, if there is anything at all, there should have been an amendment in the CI 126, but not a complete throwing away of the CI 126 and drafting a new CI. Now, see, drafting a new CI now, what is the processes involved in drafting the CI? You call all the political parties to IPAC. They will form a committee, and the committees that will be responsible for the drafting of the CIs. Because when matters are proposed, there is a need to examine every available step law to ensure that the Constitution of 1992 and its enshrined provisions are fully upheld. Because so Article 1+1 of the Constitution, I can say that the Constitution has been the supreme law of Ghana, and any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of this Constitution shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. Now, so Regulation 313 of Parliament now. In fact, that's the NDC was not part of it. NDC never participated. Yes, you need more friends. The director of election, back NDC, you are appointing people too. Your former general secretary, Honorable Hudiaya, and the deputy director of elections, Honorable Amati Emmanuel. So, I'm representing NDC. My letter stating the date, say, Omomra, na committee in Kushia. And now, Omo back. It was a phone call to Honorable Hudiaya. So, Omo postponed the date Omo train that they will call them. And they said, we do okay. The next time I tell and say, Omo drafted CI now we at the Court of Parliament. Is it true? Then I see I know Dankwa Institute produce it for them. We're asking them easy. I am passing I am what they call Parliament, you know, and your Dankwa Institute in a Trebremwana, who be one. Now say Dankwa Institute that. What capacity does Dankwa Institute have to write a CI for Electoral Commission? What interest and whose interest are they promoting? They should know that Gentlemen Satuano and then all the state institutions, you know, including the judiciary, were founded by the authority of the people of Ghana. They can't do things by virtue of their own whims and caprices. In Regulation 1.3, that a person who applies for registration as a voter shall provide as evidence of identification the national identification card issued by the National Identification Authority. The operative word here is what? Issued. Yewaha? And Professor Kenate for a press conference. You know, the just say on the 16th September, Tuesday and Friday, was over 2 million Ghanaians in your Ghana card. Look, let me straighten this. We NDC is not against the EC compiling voter register and using a Ghana card as a document. No, we are not against it. Your position is to register and vote. Article 42 of the Constitution makes it clear that so betime register what trouble Kroma was qualify for number miensa pay. One qualification, you must be a Ghanaian and go to Article 6, Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, Clause 4, Clause 5 will tell you who a Ghanaian citizen is. You get that? Number 2, was somebody 18 years or above. Criteria number 2. Criteria number 3 was what you are sound mind. And it's a Nipani put aside 3 qualifications where you are, which is the supreme law of Ghana as I have referred to you according to Article 1, Clause 1. Then this CI now, CI Omodia Parliament no. A subsidiary legislation, a subservient law to the mother laws of the land, and therefore, by virtue of this promulgation of this or the regulation 3.1.13, I stated say we hear only Ghana card to be qualified to vote by virtue of Article 42 of the Constitution. That provision contradicts the Constitution of the provision of the Constitution according to Article 42, and therefore, to that extent of that inconsistency, by virtue of Article 1, Clause 1, shall be now. That's the position of the party. And they went on to say that, look, we will be designated different regional or district places. And a baby applicant for registration on Meko Akotro Mudi. Unto? You know what I'm saying? I mean, to register and vote, it is an inalienable right, and they should not be further affected to that right, or electoral commission must not put an impediment. So, or they console between Crawford you have to suffer to write your name. And now,
2 minutes.
You are saying that Ghana for Mudino, the only place to make Mudino is either district offices or a designated places by the EC. Unlike previously, the various localities, namely the polling stations, designated polling stations, are amount for any that I know. If that is the case there, then 3 challenges arises immediately, which our press conference outlined. Challenge number 1, a nipa omoko hokakucho mudino. So you move from one location to another. The inconveniences, particularly where district capitals are very distant, people may not be able to go. Sikasam and other things. Number 2, nipa ekocho mudino. How would they know that they have been assigned to this polling station A or polling station B? And if the polling stations by which Omudi are assigned to are not known to them there, then number 3, in election day, it will present a challenge for them to be able to exercise their franchise. So, what we are saying is that a Mrana Electoral Commission Koto Parliament is a problematic law. We are calling for immediate withdrawal of the CI, pending further interrogation of the issues that we have raised, that it should be looked at. Electoral Commissioner Yadadwin said, on Ombu NDC 4, they may be a look, Dr. Kojo Farijai, Ebekai, Daily Graphic reported it. Say, as someone, say, Omode Enuya Juma, definitely they will disenfranchise so many people.
Okay.
And 10 months end before a press for the new voter register. Shall say a response say, near MPP 4 cannot say a person and only any year Juma. We are going to produce an elitist voter register. We don't need that. All we need is that there should be an open, transparent, fair system for the elections to be conducted in 2024. If NDC loses fairly, we will agree. Okay. Now, we will sit down before we are
okay. That's your message about say good evening, Sammy. Keep on with the good work you are doing for Mother Ghana. My regards to Amaliba, and please inform him I need his contact. Okay, Obiso Amaliba number and obey me the number.
I can even mention it. So
that mention it. Mention the number.
02 okay, 0544
0544
14
15
42
42
yeah.
Bosubium
05
0544
14 15 42.
42.
Okay. Text me.
Message.
Okay.
All right, I will say it's a shame for Ghanaians to do that for the president. No matter what, we should respect the president. So the foreigners will respect our president. Was a good evening. I'm Ibrahim from Fatima. It's Fadama or whatever. Okay. I say it was a way. We don't need you. I was there myself. We are tired of Nana Addison and his lies. Napa. NPP will lose 2024. Make sure say NPP not sure. I say I'm Ibrahim from Fadama. Okay, it was a way. My account message, you know. I was why I correction. We say NPP will start supporting the EC. NPP will start supporting the EC because they are giving plans to the EC. It's clear. Say, Mr. Hunter, Nanado usually behaves negatively, thus compelling people to doubt whether he was a lawyer. Why should he hand over power? Why would he say you hand over power? You hand over power to an NPP government after 2024 elections. This is so serious. Good evening, Sami. I'm Afrani Electricals, Pakoso Kumasi Estate Nodiaba. Afrani, Mejo number. Eda member Kumasi be and I will look for you, Pakoso. I'll say Ghana is facing a lot of economic challenges and the president is to be blamed. But I don't support the booing of him at the international event because if for nothing, he is still our constitutional president. Uncle Zulu, how far about the La Bianca? We are still waiting to see what will happen. La Bianca was a special prosecutor, so we are just waiting from the special prosecutor. So we're in a Juma about La Bianca. The money that they asked them to pay, they have paid. But they are now going to court, so we are waiting for the outcome of that issue. Uncle Zulu, take your time.
Sammy, Ike, La Bianca is to boy. Is here the same that process Okay, Sammy, you want to say?
My question is, why is it that NPP has never critiqued or NPP has never had any issue about the Electoral Commission, the leadership of AJ Mensah, Dr. Bosman Asare, but the previously, before 2016 election, always we are the truth of AJ Mensah. Why? What has changed?
Obi and Obisa, the Nyonko say, yes, Ghana for they answer questions with questions. No query. I knew you're the man. I said, why not catch you? I said, I said, what's the bizarre? What is the bizarre email? Yeah, also bizarre question was maybe so. And during 8 years of John Muhammad time, and I said, yeah, Mammy Charlotte or say, so Etison. Now, who say, Tembiano, na NDC, especially the leader, flag bearer, president, na or Kasa Edema, Madame Charlotte or say. Tamana, yeah, fighting let my vote come. Yeah, say you hear electoral from your picketing in here.
So what account? What
I want you to understand is when it was a particular commissioner, NDC was okay.
Okay.
MPP was not okay. When it came to another commissioner, NDC seems not to be okay. MPP seems to be quiet. Why? And the money called Barnes and I may catch it. When him say electoral reforms be brave from 1992 about my way.
Sure.
Na ni nyina so be ba ne far by MPP Amanyosem. Tem bia ye pese ye reforms e ba ye aba ye amba tuo mu no. E ya na it originates from the MPP fraternity. Na tem bia so ye beka se ye de san sakraye e ba no. And I push for Sakrayi in our electoral process. Now, NDC4 will be against it. All the time, they will be against it. What is happening now? can be likened to say your opposition. Now electoral reforms be iba. Now MPP we are supporting it. Now NDC they be. NDC is always no, no, no. That is one thing we should understand. And then they see it. Yes, as any opaque object muna near to aba etu. Yes, your friends say two moves we until MPP say no. Your person be transparent because idea ye opaque the remuno obi betimi astofo no obi betimi aye bibi. So we are fighting NDC for day. But by the end of the day yakopon ya adom electoral reforms by under Afarajan ama yetimi yes reforms. Okay, if you your voters ID card crap near crap na photo ni info ni so. And also the proposal by say no, your person changes back. Your person the phone ba. Yeah, almost say den and nya ni sa na five vacancy and so you push ya na phone ba buy na black and white. The next season near see black and white no so your person your sacred your person electoral commission almost system no nya ni colored man. No when him down here because that time near free black and white system no who could try photograph black and white crap oh yeah colored yeah. Yeah fighting and so and say there be na nya ni sa na fm and so kakra na go gu here and so buy. Even with the colored crown, you do pempe so be a sing. You pay biometric. Biometric ne acquire the fingerprints and they take here. And also when chile crab, as I say no. You person am fish, am capture fish here and you crab account. And only and then you kada, you cry, you the twaba. Now, the issue of Ghana card, I person you link it to say your friend is a voter registration exercise. Seven mampeniku for time and no yes Ghana card you have become of age you was see it identification and very unique it was see Ghana card you try Ghana card no you intimi I see the light of day yeah papa atamas be take over when you baby konya ko fa ni currency ono so be take over ono so ni error and say kakaka 22 of getting to the tail end of your man penning that mills na you know. And Parliament, Ghana Parliament, ankasa ekoye LI 2111. Ne munu ene sa LI 2111 no eye National Identity Register regulations say ye LI way na etimi regulate the various identity cards you cry or money no say your driving license say your bank idea say just anything be identity was be an person yes sir let me regulate na numu no me ko share our regulation 7 say Ghana card no and a national identity card no I was say card bar time bia say be say opo akoye any of the other cards identities now and no I was see etimi I don't know betimi edi wadanse say yes ukra sa card ndia na se fata say was ye e be a driving license amount ukra sa card na se fata say was ye register with sim mount sim no amika no call regulation 7 na call clause L na e she house as sim call clause J na J no e kire wo say e was ye koto aba ye card na ye de to aba no register answer na be register no ukwa ko register ma odin ko voter register ni mu e was so the Ghana card one kase ni bibiu so the Ghana card ene odiko ekoye eyemra okay yeah the essence of say you be use voters your friends register the essence for using the voters register to enhance the voters register per article 42 but 45 but 46 how say biu ye beto aba ni se ne amaliba kan ye no 42 no kire say answer na ubetimi ato aba kra no one dey kan was din enter into voter register mo na say voter register no hina na say ni din kom o say wa oye Ghana ni 2 I was when you're 18 years and above. That also means you should be of sane mind.
It means yeah because there was constitution.
And your constitution crap airline.
The airline say
abeyemra but any constitution the airline.
But the nyama yemra nyina na esi edi sudi na ese nka Ghana nkeke ko yanim sense.
Thank you. Yes ye bedi mra sa na yes ye bedi mra so. The question I told you waka.
So yes ye hwe situation.
No tie me ba. Won say ehon na ye di airline aba na ye pesi ye disu eno crop parliament omo aso na omo sa CIA opeso mo kokko ye ehon aso na akọ okay hwe Article 45, or see the 45A, or see the Electoral Commission shall have the following functions. Or see to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Law also be by like 2012 year or chere said den e was see use say dey way and dey den. Ye dey what me as here. Now over F now or see to undertake programs for the expansion of the registration of voters.
So this law now you can want about 2012.
2012 that is barely 10
but yeah, 2012,
yeah,
13, yeah, 14, 15, 16, yeah. But I said
yes. Card Saturn name unyaye. Abai way back so na say bi card ya for so as o aneke nipa dodo no anya me adom. As Amalibeka say aka 2 million Ghanaians are umunya Ghana card. But me arreshemu say they will never be disenfranchised because if it's America 2024 emri wo mu a sabi Ghana National Identification Authority no so omo say omo ya ombeti na register enya edom no aka ho amomaye ba me de me so woni say uhwa CI no omo kire say dia CIB akoto parliament omo kire say they were not invited omo hu yan say CI ne ko ho na me say CI na ko ho no parliament na kwanya MPP fo nko an egu ho say bio NDC for so parliamentarians ho ene kra ye kan see kra parliament mu ache mienu enye sa enti se mpeni fo kwa akotena
so na me majority
mu na ye hang parliament mu na mo kwa akotena ho na mo abobo ho ye ntwe eye omo na mo adwuma nye ye na eti outside the airport say dom ko no say bio this position na NDC are taking MPP so yes sorry be take position bi esumdwe be na be ba oman nim akoto baby I mbra say enko akọ udi ma mrahye bedwefo na aya sebio NDC fo kan wono omunko no bobo ho die be fi mu ababia no no mfra mra me kan kire astimamufo say okay ya bobo ye NDC fo ade ne enye ya trans aye hwan aye se omunye anase eye it ye fo say e wo se ye we once sometimes na obi kan asem say we blow hot just like that de be wo se ye wade we mu well, mu crap on wuka say wo iPad crap unko iPad yamo from unko iPad no.
So that stop them from giving their consent about whatever the Electoral Commission is
unko iPad no. Edum pempe so bi usi omo afre wo. Uhu ya una uka so omo afre wo. Uhu ya ya saka chen crop say munko ye be frame back. Ave mu yamo dey akoto pale. No problem. Say your friend is mrahye bedwem omo ye dede omate e was omo ye bibi wo ho if the right thing that needs to be done before it gets to them had not been done I hope say they are listening to the cries of the NDC e could do what NDC for MPs will if the writing was not done before it got to them they will make sure say the thing goes back for the writing to be done it is sad they yeah issues were my was your friend here come we I said be akoto body be enim ayomo adwuma constitutionally say was some hwe no.
Back to my question, why is it that always NDC no complaining but MPP as a party?
Because ye electoral reforms etum me see my channel earlier say that was my preamble. Me see any electoral reform be about my mubian MPP ne support two parties na be best support yeti ye benya minority parties ni bi aka ye wa support ye na NDC dey opposing. Na me anya me won yenya your friend say fan wo dey ba the parliament omo ka je say ya adwongo omo nka je say adwongo na omo we no dey no mo jitu
if it's about
every year say be dey no man ka dia
some reforms does it mean say during the predecessor Jemensa predecessor there were no reforms at the by that's why you always saying I don't know whether you were demonstrating
what is happening is say come other reforms we were calling for, let's say Afarijan time. Time and say biometric. Already saying that out America say almost the almost machine is so a member it render them impotent. They were talking against. They didn't want the idea of biometric. Me say anything reform they don't like it. It doesn't matter whether they are in opposition or they are in government. Say if they are in government, now say MPP ye ni ebe push so reform we mra. Ne sacred electoral system ne ma sanctity mra di enimuna. NDC will support the your friend is electoral commission will make sure they will be doing PR work for the electoral commission. What me I say? But yeah, they say at Sakarabia electoral reforms we by Ghana ya bato no any a hunia manema between enya mpuntuo no we should push for it sabio enya de bone say na nka yeto abagu ade aye tum opaque object hwe nti say obi ni bibia gum de da say na edi besi okra you see it na say ya pre MPP ya pre na this is there bi yes mama ya ade ye transparent aye behu obi abehu say ade we empty ansa na ye sha say ato aba NDC there bi yenya ne sa na ye de ye no from 92 yenya ne sa as you push ya na de buy what's all me say yenya reforms no ade insakra hwe ye de drone creba sa ade is with them yenya ye mami anabisu e kan say o drone no ye de kohwe emma sabi dware ewo edware he eni ti na de drone eba look at the mentality ye de biometric drone na sabi ye de betimi aboa medical supplies ne ne ma no now shall your friend is say biometric and see your person your voting. I said you say mo de constitution me man you to render you impotent. I mean look at this. Anytime the electoral reforms, anything reform in this country, no for the NDC. Anything reform, no. So that is it. So bisa say then tina kwa say NDC is your friend is saying they against what the banner here the young country now. That is a for you. So you should know the people that we are dealing with in the country on position on some of these things.
I mean, kind 3 messages in wrap here. We can't just 3 messages in wrap here. We say, I mean, good evening. MPP government is destroying everything: schools, banks, road tolls. Even there is covered levy on a bag of rice. Why? Godwin if you Kumasi, and I will be sorry. We say, you know about no sending message from Kumasi who finance until unka. We say, I don't know why, I mean, you people are not discussing about Labianca again. Not there about it. It seems African politicians still have not understand the full meaning of politics. That's why they can defend the indefensible. You know, I say from Akwesi Apia, I was calling from Takrade. I say, to be honest, I struggle to understand NDC because everything concerning a reform to voter register, they are against it. Why wouldn't they team up for everyone to have the Ghana card instead of kicking against anything good to the country? You know, Akwesi Apia Nibisawi. What is the MPP man saying? What he and his lies must know is that under NDC, the EC was independent. That was why the MPP's input were considered. But that cannot be said under MPP, where the EC is not independent and controlled by the MPP, which is not prepared to take the input of the NDC. Musa Enede Abre. Okay. Yeah, your 5 minutes to end. So 2 minutes. Manim you need 2 minutes. About 2 minutes.
Sammy, yeah, your friend is saying about to share a idea and what say Ghana, ye jitu say your friend is saying you better make yourselves available for reforms. Reforms ni idea. Sebio say ushe proposals eba na nya de be kum ade. In fact, ushe sa Ghana card here say do you know what will happen? Say ukra Ghana say as we speak now, tem bia ni political parties any electoral commission ban sign bo electoral commission who ka emani bia window e friend limited registration. Na ya limited registration say ye ba year of election a year preceding the election be say ye bia ma obi akotwetwe ni then the year of election ankasa no ni ya limited one na omomonya 18 no na omoatimi akọ Trumdi. Say you know sika say you, but when unya Ghana card na, you believe say you authentic na. Unya you na, and once unya 18 years. Me no ka say me ba unya 16 or 17 years. Ukra ni card or you time unya 15 years no year card. So unya 18 na, and once with that card, Ghana card, obe walk into EC office. No, so there wouldn't be your friends a period there. I said to say the Bible. Sa dia no and the same franchising.
Okay.
Timamufo. Sa na say be kwekwa aza ekafa say e was see EC or respecting your tenadi rice. Tenadi no. He was disenfranchised. And now the court on TRC say 42 Article 42 of the Nigerian Constitution. Estate say it was unya 18 years and above. Uye same mind. Uye Ghanaian electoral commission register. Now when ya na electoral commission register.
Abraham. Kingsley.
See, it is a palpable lie for Solomon Asante to claim here that NDC have never supported electoral reforms and that NDC have constantly felt okay when we were in power. There are instances that NDC was in power have heated exchanges with Kojo Farijan, who happened to be the longest serving EC out of EC chairperson in the Fourth Republic till now. You get that? When you suggested we need a transparent ballot boxes and not opaque, NDC never opposed it. The concern we raised was, at that time, was about funding. And thankfully, our development partners came to our aid. That's for funding, no problem. They can get us the money. So, somebody else can have my idea. We got 2 ballot boxes from that, and we implemented it. 2004, I was in secondary school, and that was the first time I voted. Before the year 2000, now year the colored voter ID in the 2000 elections. Maybe what? Depending for here they can call here to confirm. Before by the one here.
But 2008 the black and white.
For 2004, black and white.
Yeah.
Changing from colored down to black and white, and you step forward or step backward. Anytime APP comes to power, you bring in ridiculous electoral reforms, which is very absurd. Article 45 we refer to. So the EC can expand the scope of the voter register by law. Which law? And the Constitution, what? By the CI of the local parliament. And that CI should never in any case be inconsistent to any provision of the Constitution. We are saying that Regulation 1.3 of CI is inconsistent to Article 42 of the Constitution. Okay. And therefore, it's not a void. Okay. It's null.
We see hi, the MPP and NDC should stay away and the CPP will come on. Kobe, Eddie Free, the BB, no, the way, if you are Babusia. I had never marked my made you made it in a said, I can say, come on, so should you made it if you know. What time, maybe the NA authentic. Maybe the Akawa minute. Which should you made the messages about that once, Papa. And is the letterhead at the buy, and this is our first one. One can answer. Ya poem, we have been out for and letterhead. Yapon, yes, Christa Much, every day,